There we go. I see me. We're getting ready for a good time. Interesting times. We're going to find out what's going on with Ariana Cassini. She's over in Italy, guys. We're really super excited to find out what's going on around, what's going down. Ariana, let me just adjust the screen. It's my first time doing this. Let me try putting the mic here. There we go. There we go. Adjusting the mic. There we go. And let's see what happens today. We are super excited to bring on Ariana Cassini. Where is she? Hopefully she's coming soon. Let me just send her a little invite and see what's going down. This is Yard Stream, and today is, what's today's date? Today's Wednesday, end of March, right? It's March 31st. It's amazing. End of the year. You know. Let's see what happens. We're so excited. She should be here shortly. Let's see what happens. First time on Yard Stream. Very excited. So, right now is the calm before the storm. We're live. Anybody wants to say anything, please do. Oh, hopefully this works. We've never used a live event using this app. See, we've got one person watching right now. Let's see. More people join in. We're just waiting for Ariana to show up, and then we can start the podcast. And it should be a lot of fun. Let me just get it going. I was doing something recently which was interesting, which was the fact that I was thinking about, do I want to use a weighted blanket? I mean, they're pretty heavy. Have you ever seen one of those weighted blankets? Those things are heavy. So let's see what happens. Contact phone. Seems to have come back. Anyways, I'm just waiting. Let me see. What else do I have to say? The end of the month. April is here. It's going to be April Fool's Day. It's going to be very interesting for sure. April Fool's Day. I don't know if do they celebrate that in Italy? I don't know. That's going to be interesting to see for sure. Let's see what happens. Is she here? There she is. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Can you hear me okay?
How are you?
Yeah. No, it's just we're trying.
Yes.
I'm trying.
Yes.
Yes, I'm trying this new software, so I wasn't sure if it's going to work or not.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're streaming live
How are
right
you
now.
doing?
I'm good. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
So, Ariana, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Like, give us the update with what's going on.
I'm good. I'm pretty excited. As always, when we talk, there's always something new coming up. But I'm happy because I feel like something is changing, even though maybe it's not changing out. It's changing in me, which is good. I'm really excited to try again to come back to Canada. I feel this time it won't be as hard as it was in the past, but I think it's something that depends on me mostly, because when I couldn't do what I wanted, it's probably because I really deeply want it, whereas right now I do. So it's different times, different timings. Everything is changing for me right now. So I'm pretty happy and grateful. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. You know, it all starts with the mindset. I was just
Yes.
watching somebody who I respect. I just, got to know about him. You can Google him. His name is Jesse Easler. I'll send you his information. So this guy's about my age, and how he's running a 100-mile marathon, and how he hired, um, a Navy SEAL to come live with him so he can train like a Navy SEAL. And he started all these amazing businesses, and he sold them, and he made so much money. But it all starts with a mindset. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
and but what? Let me ask you this: you seem so happy, obviously, with your new project and all that. What made you to change your mindset to want to come back?
I guess failures. I had some job failures recently. One of them here in Italy. I was really, really going for that.
Mm-hmm. You're breaking up for a bit. Are you still there, Ariana? I think we may have. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we were having some technical difficulties.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what? Failure, in a way, is good. It's a learning step, right?
Yeah, I got many.
Yeah. Go
So
ahead. Sorry.
first
What
of
did you
all,
learn from the failure? What did you learn from that failure?
that you can never take something for granted, because you always have to work hard and harder than what you expect. I probably felt it too much. I probably thought this job is mine. Probably too determined, and then yeah, I don't know. I took it like this, and then it didn't go the way I thought it would go. So now I'm here. I'm changing path, going
Let me
somewhere else.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. I mean, you have really an entrepreneurial background, right?
Yeah.
Um, what you're involved in currently, that, because I'm not exactly clear, that is a family business.
So I'm working, helping my mom, and it's a family business, of course. The boutique she has, it's a wedding dresses boutique
Yes.
and cocktail gowns and all this kind of stuff. And I basically grew up in there. So it's really my background, it's my life, everything. And that's why I took this path of fashion business management, because I was already in fashion somehow. I didn't really choose it. It was already in me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I just took the path of fashion. But I'm also partnering up with on my private time of the day. I'm working with Together is Better, which is a group of
Yes.
professionals. They are all in the wedding industry, and they are all working together. There are different people from different fields. You have hairstyle, you have makeup, you have wedding planning, everything you think of
Mm-hmm.
about when you think about wedding, then you have it inside this group.
Yeah.
A way to guarantee unique and all-in-one service for couples who like to get married in Italy. Also for foreigners couples, for example. So, like, if Canadians, for example, would like to get married in Italy, then they can get on and work and get and choose together is better, for instance. But I'm working on my side time. It's just something I do for fun. And I'm taking care of all the marketing, all the social media platforms that they have. We're working on a lot of content, photo contents, but basically and majorly, I would say video content. I think it's running very fast, and it's working a lot more than pictures, just image, especially short videos. So I don't know if.
Well, yeah, of course. YouTube is coming out with their something. It's already out. It's called YouTube Shorts as well. Let me ask you this. Now, when it comes to social media, is everything you're doing self-taught, or did you ever take any courses, or how did you learn what you're doing?
Well, nowadays, social media is really part of our lives. So I did it partly, learned it through my social media, and then passed it on the business platforms that I'm working on. But I actually didn't took any course regarding.
Mm-hmm. I think we have another technical difficulty.
Did you see it?
There you go. Now I hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, basically I'm on my side time when I have free time. Apart from all I do, sometimes I get on Google and try to look up what I don't know. I think it's always important to upgrade, especially through marketing, because marketing, it's always changing and it's always creating something new, and you always have to be updated.
What about just expanding and taking over your family business in terms of the wedding business?
Yeah, I seriously always thought about that, but let's say my mom doesn't really want me to continue. Not a lot of people know this, but yes, I don't. I would like to continue on 50% of me. The other 50% would like to create my own thing, my own idea, my own concept. I don't know if it would be a brand. I don't know if it would be a boutique. I don't know if it would be just an idea. I have no idea. But I have had in mind to do some kind of franchise of Ultimo Boutique, for example, and bring it on Canada. But
that's not a bad idea. Remember, we have a huge Italian community here, and it's not just Italians too. You know what I mean?
Let me say hi to all of them because I miss them so much. But yeah, I don't know if it will be something in the near future, in the long-term period, but I don't know. Maybe it will work out. Maybe it will be a failure again. I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this: like, in terms of what you guys are doing right now, is most of your sales in store still, or is it online?
Let's say it's 70% store and 30% online, even 20% online. I just started out. It's coming slowly, but it's coming. I think people have to get the use and get used to the fact that you are actually online, and they can find the product that you sell in the store also online, and get used to the fact that they don't have to try it on. They just buy it, once they get it home, they will try it, and maybe they will return it if it doesn't work. But it's a different mindset for them. It's a small village, so you have to.
Yeah. Why don't you? Did you ever try making some kind of like size chart or something where people can understand? Because I don't know if you ever bought, like I bought glasses before online, and you actually have to measure your face, and then you put in the measurements and stuff, and they tell you, and that's something you like. You come up with some kind of way that people figure out how to do it, because that type of clothing you have, it's difficult. It's not like what I sell. Hey, a pillow,
It's hard to learn.
yeah, it's very generic. It's easier to sell online compared to what you're doing.
Yeah, true. No, we're working on the size charts. The only issue, which is not really an issue, was the fact that we have different brands from different countries. So each brand has its own size. So we have to put on everything together in one chart. So it's just that, but it's a matter of time. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I remember whenever I used to buy something that said like maybe large or medium made in one country, it was different than the sizing over here or whatever, because it's different in different places. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
so, but okay, tell now that we passed that stuff. Tell us about what's going on, like in terms of, did you at least like traveling around Italy for the whole? Because that fashion show was very interesting. Like that's like, how did you budget something like that? Is that something where everybody just donated their time and chipped in? Like that was fucking nice.
I'm very glad you liked it. It actually was. We actually talked to a guy inside the group of Together is Better, and he asked us, why don't we do again the fashion show inside the boutique as we used to do? And I was thinking, yes, of course, let's do something, but I didn't want to go back in the past and do exactly the same thing. I felt, let's do something new. And we thought about a digital fashion show, so something live streaming.
Yeah.
I also watched the Milan Fashion Week. So, and all of them actually did it online, of course, live streaming, because you can't have guests attending the fashion show. So we decided to do it like this. We found out this amazing location in the middle of nowhere, really, because we had to bring all the clothes and everything of the scenery inside a truck.
Yeah.
That was actually running up a hill. It was really amazing. But the location, stunning, beautiful. It's 1800 old church, Romanic. And it didn't have the roof on top of it, because actually I don't remember the exact date, but I think it's 1840, something like that. There was an earthquake, so everything of the roof fell down. A lot of people died from that act, and then we thought it was the great scenery also for the story of the church. And then we decided to do it there. And with the drone, all the pictures and all the videos were just amazing, because with the lights, and it was an awesome job. Everyone who participated did the best, of course. And I really felt grateful to do this fashion show. A lot of people attended live, but a lot of people watch it later. And I'm really, really happy that it worked out, really.
Yeah,
it was a challenge, but yeah.
That was really nice. Thank God it didn't rain that day.
Yeah, exactly. It was supposed to snow.
Oh my
It
God.
was crazy.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the situation now? Give us the update in Europe. Like, are things getting any better? I heard there's still going to be a lockdown for Easter, looks like.
Yes. We're going to be in lockdown. I'm talking about Italy from Friday, if I'm not wrong, until Monday, because it's holiday here as well. And we'll be all locked down in Italy, throughout all Italy. Nothing open. You can go anywhere, of course. But what we are afraid of is that it's gonna be locked down after Easter holidays as well. I hope not, because I'm not saying we're not working at all, but they are really, really, really putting us a lot of pressure right now. Restaurants are not open. Sometimes with the takeouts and takeaways, it's hard because of some things that have happened in my town. I don't want to talk about it, but
I agree with you. Listen, I don't think a good pasta can be taken away. It needs to be eaten right there fresh when they bring it out. You know what I mean?
also
20 minutes later, it's like you lose half the impact.
true. It's not the same taste, but it's not even the same feeling. Especially for us Italians, we are really, really, really
I know.
attached to our social life and eating together. For us, it's life. And the fact that we can't do that, and we have to do it by home or at home, without friends, without anybody, it's really trying us hard. It's really, really
It's hard, yeah.
hard for us. Yeah.
And you know what? It's actually bad for the environment too. Think about all the waste that you get, the plastic and all the
Exactly.
things at home and in the restaurant. It's reusing plates and forks. It's really bad for the environment.
That's true. I haven't thought about it, but it's actually true. A lot of people now do these eco packaging, but still, it's always waste, as you say. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So, give me the update. What are you hearing in terms of? I still think we're gonna have a good year. It's gonna pick up. Everything is gonna, start getting
Yes.
better by the end of the year because it's been going on so
True.
long. Do you remember? It was like a year ago. You were messaging me like, "Oh, it's gonna come here," and with on all that, and I thought like, "Hey, maybe she had too much wine to drink or something." And now a year later, we should be all experiencing COVID, but we're not.
I know. I seriously hope that this is all gonna end soon, because it's not nice for anyone. I'm still lucky because I didn't felt it that much. I know people have had more issues and problems, not just working related, but also privately. It's also taking us on a social impact, and also
Mhm. I think we have another technical difficulty, a little streaming issue. Let's see. Hopefully, it's going to improve in a second.
Here we are. Back on.
Yeah.
Sometimes I see a lot of people around, and on a side, I'm super happy and enthusiastic to see all these people, and on the other side, I'm seriously freaking out. Seriously, because it's a psychological impact that they gave us and put us in our minds.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah. Let me ask you this now. Obviously, we sell sleep. How are you sleeping these days? Like, are you feeling this whole thing is affecting your sleep, or you're sleeping okay?
No, I'm not sleeping well at all.
Yeah.
Some days I am, but just because I'm really tired. But the other days I'm really waking up in the middle of the night, and then sometimes I have nightmares most of the nights, actually. Yeah, it's super weird.
You know, the worst for me is if you get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and then what happens is you come back and you can't sleep the rest of the night. You're just tossing and turning, and the only time you get back to sleep is when it's time to wake up and go. Then you're sleepy.
True.
Oh.
Yeah. I know it's. I think it's hard for everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just have to, if we can, keep the positivity high and think positive always.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, tell me this: is it affecting your social life in the sense? I mean, you can't date, you can't have. It's hard to have sex. You can't have.
On any aspects actually. I'm not even talking to my friends. I know I probably know most of them are watching now, but I'm not talking to them. Not because I don't want to talk to them. It's because I don't feel like I this virus isolated all of us, and I feel isolated in a way that I don't mind it too much, staying by myself. But at the same time, I don't feel like, oh, let's hang out, let's go where, because you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything. And I just cut out all my relationships, which is not good at all. But I know they're watching, and I know they think I'm a really bad person, but I'm not. It's not. I didn't do it on purpose.
Maybe they think you're in a relationship, so you're too busy talking. That could be.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm always single. I was also filling in the documents for the visa for Canada, and it's asking your marital status, and I put single in capital letters. Yeah, no, I'm always single.
How's the weather there been so far?
Very nice, especially these past 2 days. It has been sunny, and today was 23 degrees. Seriously, so warm. It's so warm, and it's so strange because it's only March, and it's not normal for us. I mean, we usually have most of the year the sun and warm temperatures, also in winter, but 23 degrees, it's like full May, and it's super weird, but we like it.
You know what I would definitely recommend? I know you don't have a lot of time, you're so busy, is get back into the exercise mode. Like, remember we talked about that exercise project that you were too busy with? Literally, and you know what? I wish I had moved on it too, because I have the domain and I just haven't moved on it because I've been so busy myself. But like, that's the kind of project, not only can you make money, but I mean, you can really improve your health. Like, you see my videos too. Like, some days when I get up to like 100 push-ups a day, I'm trying to get to a certain amount of reps, and like, you feel the energy. It helps to relieve the stress.
Yeah, I see sometimes your videos doing the exercises. I like it.
Well, why don't you consider doing something, at least, even with some meditation?
Yeah, I used to do yoga when I was in Canada. I remember it helped me a lot, especially during exam sessions. But here I didn't find anybody doing yoga. I'm actually doing some Pilates. I started yesterday. I did class. He asked me, "Oh, is it a lot of time that you're not doing anything?" I said, "I did nothing. The only thing I did was eating. Seriously." And then
let me ask you this, because we have to. It's hard to admit it. A lot of people have gained weight in the last year. You know what I mean? It's just they're not exercising, they're not going out to the gym. But you still look really good. You haven't looked like you gained any weight. Still there?
Yes. No, I actually gained weight, not a lot that you can actually see it, but I did. And now I lost it again because of the weather, because if the weather is too hot for me, then I stop eating because I don't feel the need. But in winter, oh my God, everything, chocolate, desserts, everything.
Really?
Anything I can eat, I eat.
Wow. So that's the best way to go on a diet. Just go to a tropical climate.
Exactly. On my spring break, and Chanel knows it, I only ate fruit and drinking beer. That was my diet during spring break. So you can imagine. Yeah.
You know what's funny? You say fruit because I'm following this guy and I'm crazy over this guy Jesse Easler, and he talks about the thing that he read in a book. It's called "Fruit Until Noon." Fruit. So
Exactly.
the only thing you should have until noon is fruit, and keep drinking a lot of water because I'm trying to drink up to like 8 liters of water a day. Some days I'm trying to drink a lot of water to clean out and flush your system. It's the best thing you can do.
Of course, of course. I don't drink a lot of water, but I should.
You
I
should.
should put a post-it on the fridge and say, drink
Remember,
water.
fruit until noon. How do you what do you say? It's aqua, right? In
Acqua.
Italy. Yeah, yeah.
Acqua.
Similar to like Spanish.
Acqua naturale, acqua frizzante.
Let me ask you this: do you get much chance to even speak English? Because I'm assuming you speak Italian most of the time, right?
I do speak Italian most of the time. I think I'm losing a little bit English, especially talking. Like I understand it, but when I have to talk, I feel I don't have the pronunciation anymore, and I don't like it. But that's also why I like talking to you, because then I try to practice more if I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have to practice your English? Like literally, that makes a big difference. Yeah. So definitely, we'll talk privately later in regards to the whole immigration thing, because of the fact that, hey, it's got to be done properly, it's got to be done right, and have some good ideas. But what else is going through your mind, DJ? Now that spring is coming, I'm sure everybody's more optimistic, right? The weather's nice.
I
That's the
hope
best thing.
so, because I am, but I'm a bit lunatic, so that's what I learned a few days ago.
You're a
Um,
lunatic?
yeah, like
Okay.
if the moon changes, then my mood changes and
Oh,
stuff.
is that related to the moon? Some people act differently when you have a full moon.
Exactly. I might be that person.
Really? Because they say here you turn into a werewolf even at times.
Yeah, I don't know. In a wolf, maybe in a cat, but yes.
Oh my God. I always find it really strange when I see a full moon. It just gets me creeped out.
I like it. It's
Uh,
it's so nice and bright. I like it. But I
yeah.
like also the other ones. But
Mm. Yeah. So let me ask you this quickly. If you could go on vacation, what's the number one place that you would go to?
oh my god,
You have to choose
these
one.
questions. I don't know. I have too many places in mind. I would like to go to Portugal. I had a job offer there that I didn't accept because I thought I was going to the Italian one. But I really would like to go there and visit the places and beaches and everything, because I feel I would like the place and the mood around there, the vibe in Portugal. And the other place, it's Australia. Oh my gosh. I miss my Australian people. They are all there waiting for me, and I can't go. And did you see that in Australia, actually, nobody wears a mask?
Really? Since when?
Since I don't know how long, but
Wow.
I think probably a couple of months. They don't wear masks, and they do quarantine for all the people coming in the country,
Yeah.
and then they don't wear a mask. It's crazy. It's crazy.
No, that's
The only place.
good.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing. Yeah. No, because of the fact that I'm so optimistic. You know what I mean? Because I think last year there was a sense of unknown and the fear. Now that we kind of know, hey, we're not all gonna just die and this can be solved and life is gonna go on. We just have to be patient.
Yeah, but this is too long. Too much time wasted.
I hear you. I hear you.
Last year was totally a waste. Like, I learned a lot. I did a lot of things, but if I think about the year, it flew by and I did nothing. I didn't go anywhere. No, I didn't like it at
Let
all.
me ask you this: what have you learned from the last year, from this whole thing?
I learned that nothing you can take for granted again. Anything can happen. and you have to find a way to change the way around and take another path and change and not stay fixed in one place and with one thought and limited to that. You have to be very open-minded, because otherwise you die inside. Yeah.
Give me an example. You were saying to change your mindset and being more open-minded. Give me an example.
I think I did change it, but I don't know. Maybe other people should tell me this. But I think I did change it. I appreciate really stupid things. Really stupid things.
You are a lunatic then. You are a lunatic.
Like watching birds, watching flowers. I started doing some gardening recently. I'm doing really stupid things and slow things that I have never done in my life before. In 24 years that I lived, I never did anything of this, also including cooking and all these kind of stuff. And now I really appreciate it. Also, just a walk outside, for me, it's so important, because it's that hour of air that you can take, that time to see friends. It's the walk, because you can't do anything else than walking with your friends. Yeah, and also, for example, the location of the fashion show. Yeah. It was an hour away, but within the mountains, so still here in the area. And it felt like traveling to Greece or somewhere, and it's just a small village up on a hill right here. So it's just changing the mindset and seeing things in another way. Especially for me, it was super hard. I'm always traveling. I've never been in one place, and in one place this year has been my home, not my hometown, my home, my house. And so hard, so strange, but on a way I liked it too, because I had time to spend with my family.
Yeah.
That I had to catch up on, and doing these stupid things that are so important, that I will never miss out on again, because they're fundamental, even though they're so small.
Yeah, no, that's amazing, because like I said, family is the most important thing you're going to have in your life. I think family is even more important than friends, because friends will come and go in your life. You know what I mean? They come for a reason and leave for a reason.
Always been like this.
Yeah, and family is the most important. And you know, even though now we're getting to the point where we don't want to see them anymore for a while, you know, we still love them, right?
Yeah, no, we do. I do. Also, some of my friends, I talk to them, and some of them, they know that if I don't talk to them often, I still think about them. It's not that they are lost in the phone somewhere.
Yeah.
Other ones, I don't think they get it, but it's different mindsets, of course.
Going back to the bedding part, let me ask you this. What type of pillow do you think you're sleeping with?
I have 2 pillows.
You have 2 pillows? Really?
Two?
I actually have 4 pillows. What I do is I actually have to get up sometime in the middle of the night when I'm going back from the bathroom, and I'll switch the pillow. I only can use one pillow at a time. Okay. But I feel like one pillow becomes too soft and the other pillow becomes too hard, or the other pillow, like, you know what I mean? Like if I go to my side, then the other pillow doesn't work on my side. It only works for my back. Like they can't invent a proper pillow. It's very difficult. Very, very difficult.
That's what I think. Different pillows, and then you get it. Because I have only 2, but I put other 2 behind the main ones, just to have some more height.
Have you ever heard of something called white noise before?
Sorry, what?
White noise. Noise. No? Well, I only found out about this a couple of years ago. What happened was I was seeing somebody at the time, and the first time we were together, right? So I went to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I come back and I hear it like the sound of this fan. right? So I thought she had a portable fan. So some people sleep hot or whatever, so they have a little fan or whatever they could use, right? And
Okay.
turned out what happened was she actually only was using an app on her phone to pretend the noise of a fan. There was no real fan, but she
Wow.
needed the noise of a fan to sleep.
Can you imagine? But
It
some
was
people need some noises
yeah.
to
That's and then I
get to sleep.
then I did all the research, and that's called white noise. So some
Oh,
people, yeah, some people need the TV on, some people need
I
the
need it.
lights on, like you know what I mean. And then
Yeah.
I told her, I go, listen, like turn that off. If you need a fan, you need a fan, but I don't need the noise of a fan. I can't sleep.
No, no, no. I get it. Then I'm one of these people. Yeah,
What do you
definitely.
need? What do you need? You're a white noise person. What do you need?
I leave the TV on
All night?
all night, and then sometimes it turns off by itself, and some nights the screen gets black, but it's not turned off. There is a text in the middle, and then I wake up because I see this black and white thing
Oh
and turn it off.
You are a white noise person. I'm telling you, be careful with that. That can ruin some relationships. They're like,
Oh,
are you
I
crazy? Like, at least put it on mute. It's bad enough to have the
no,
light
no,
come in.
no, no.
You need
No,
the
no, I need
volume
the
as well.
noise of the people speaking.
Oh
And
my
usually
god,
I put on the same show.
the same show.
Yeah.
Which? Well, hold on. What is it? Italian show or what is it?
An Italian talent show, yeah. Amici. It's called Amici.
You send us this link. We're gonna like post it. So there's a one show that you must. You is it the same
I
episode?
like it
Even?
so much.
Or is it the same episode or it's the different episodes?
No, different episodes.
Okay.
There is an episode each week. Yeah, each Saturday. So each week I'm watching for 6 nights the same episode of the past Saturday.
Okay, so guys, listen. Anybody out there, listen. If you want to date Ariana, get some earplugs. Get some like masks to cover your eyes. Otherwise, you're not gonna have a great night's sleep.
And some pills because I'm really noisy and I'm not a good person. No. They need
Or
some
get
pills and
separate beds. Separate beds.
separate beds. No, I like to sleep together in the same bed.
But let me ask, how long have you been having the TV on for? How many years?
I think always. Well, when I was studying at college, I didn't have it because I was so tired that I didn't have the time to. But once I moved in my condo, then I started watching because I was living alone, of course, and I needed some company, so I was leaving the TV on, watching Friends.
Okay,
And
Friends.
I was watching Friends. Which is so strange because Amici and Friends means the same thing, but they are two different shows.
Have you seen every episode of Friends? Probably.
No, not all of them. Not all of
Okay, but most of them.
them. Yeah, because I wasn't really paying attention to the
You
show.
were trying to sleep to the Friends. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what? That's because I was like to that girl. I was like, hey, like, how did this happen to you? Why did you need a fan to sleep? She goes, oh, my ex-boyfriend, he always needed a fan, right? And then I go, then she goes, I got addicted to that, right? And then I go, and then she told me fans can be dangerous because she had long hair. So one time they had a real fan going. So in the middle of the night, she moved her head and the hair got caught in the fan.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's like, I don't know if that ever happened to you even. Like, I don't know. Like so her hair in the middle of the night, her hair was locked into a fan.
Oh my God, no.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, I'll give her props. The sound of a fan is much better than the TV all night long.
No.
That's fucking horrible.
No.
But what would happen if you didn't have a TV in your room?
I would probably turn on a radio or something, or my Spotify. I don't know.
No.
I need music. I need people talking. Then I feel comfortable.
Listen, I gotta end this, and I know you're busy too. You gotta sleep. But what are you listening these days on Shopify? What's on Spotify? I think Shopify.
Me too. I always change them. I'm listening to. I love the playlist that Spotify creates for you, weekly discoveries or discover weekly,
Yeah.
something like that. And it's crazy how it matches my mood every time. Every week I listen to it. There is always the right song in there. So
Yeah.
most of the time it's not songs that I know, but I like them. And sometimes I put them on my stories on Instagram
Mhm.
during videos and stuff. Yeah.
Let me ask you this. I'm going to send you this really good tabla instrumental song. Tell me if you can kind of sleep to it at night. But
Okay.
have you ever considered like moving to like Bombay, India, and becoming like a Bollywood actress? And the reason I ask you this is because there's this Italian girl that she's dating this Indian actor right now, and she's becoming very famous in India as well.
No way.
Yeah, and we have this big connection from India because I don't know if you know that the former like prime minister, or whatever, the Gandhi family, they're half Italian. I don't know if
No
you ever
way.
you didn't know that?
No.
No, no. What happened? You can Google this. That the Gandhi family, which has been like in charge of India for the last like majority of whatever 50 years,
Yeah.
um, like their son, who's like the former prime minister of India. He's the leader of opposition right now. He's half Italian because his mother
Oh my
and
god.
his dad, they met at a boarding school in the UK. So she was
Wow.
from Italy, and then they got married in India and had an Indian wedding. But he still has relatives in Italy, on his mom's side, and yeah, there's that whole
That's
Italian
great.
connection, and
I
you didn't
didn't
know
know.
about that. Oh,
I didn't know. It's really nice. Well, Italian are everywhere in the world.
yeah.
They travel a lot because
But
Italy.
remember, in your case too, you're a little bit darker. You can be like you could be mistaken for Sicilian, even, right?
You think?
A little bit, yeah. Like,
Because I didn't do my highlights.
yeah. Because usually, if your hair is maybe a little bit lighter, it makes you look a little bit lighter. Right now, you're looking, and plus, you've been spending more time in the sun now, right?
Yeah, kind of. But I also need to do it again because this is my natural color.
Okay.
So yeah, no, but I'm usually mistaken for Russian or something, which
Russian,
I don't even know why.
really? Oh my God. Because I know a few words of Russian, but not much anymore.
Yeah, no, Russian. I don't look like a Russian.
No, I would say you could be mistaken more for Mediterranean look kind of thing right now.
Sometimes, yes.
Hmm.
I take the look depending on where I am because when I was in Denmark, I can guarantee you that I wasn't looking Italian at all and I wasn't looking Canadian at all. I was looking Danish.
Yeah.
With
Remember that?
short hair and
Remember that dance you did in was that in Denmark, right? The one you sent me that
yes,
video. Yeah.
yeah,
See? Denmark improved your dancing skills, if
yes,
anything.
yes. Every time I'm in a different country, I take
Yeah.
the look of the country. When I
Mhm.
was in Canada, I didn't look like this. I looked better when I was in Canada, not like
No,
now.
I hear
But
you.
yeah.
Listen, I know you. I don't want you to have any nightmares. I want you to have a good night's sleep. I know the TV is going to be turned down. And your mom may think you're crazy, but she's used to it. So as long as
Yeah, no
the
worries.
volume's not too loud, it doesn't affect the family, I guess.
No, not at all.
Okay, good night. Have a great night. I'll talk to you later
Thank
regarding
you
the
so
other
much.
stuff.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.